Hello, my name is Don Heller, and I am Chair of Delaware County Community College's Board of Trustees. Today, I welcome our esteemed faculty, administrators, and staff, my fellow trustees, grandparents, parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, who may be joining us from around the world, and most importantly, our class of 2021 graduates to this virtual commencement. Before we begin, although this is a virtual ceremony, I would ask that you please stand if you are able as we join Delaware County Community College alumna Victoria DeCenzo in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Victoria, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. On behalf of my fellow trustees, class of 2021, welcome. Although we cannot be with you in person because of COVID-19 safety precautions, we celebrate your achievement of attaining an associate's degree or certificate. Each year, it is the highlight of my role as board chair to welcome a new class of graduates. And this year's graduates are to be particularly commended because you reached this milestone in spite of the economic, health, and social upheaval caused by the worldwide pandemic. You are to be congratulated for your perseverance, your long hours and nights of study, the significant adjustments you had to make transitioning from in-person learning to an online education, and the challenge many of you student parents successfully overcame of taking care of young children while pursuing your goal of attaining a better life for you and your family. Take a deep breath and reflect on what you have done. You did it. You did it. On behalf of the college, we are proud to have played a role in this leg of your life's journey. But I urge you not to stop with this accomplishment. Go out and make a difference in the world. Take the education and training you acquired here and help someone, whether a neighbor, a friend, a family member, your community, or our country and the world. You are the future. Again, graduates, we celebrate your achievement. Congratulations, class of 2021. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Joy Gates Black, the President of Delaware County Community College, for the introduction of the 2021 Student Commencement Speaker.
Thank you, Don, And many thanks to our trustees, who year after year selflessly volunteer their time, expertise, and service to make Delaware County Community College the type of wonderful student-centered institution that it is. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce our 2021 Student Commencement Speaker, Jasmine Rayo of Upper Darby. Jasmine majored in computer science at the college and plans to transfer to Temple University or Drexel University to earn a bachelor's in computer science and a master's degree in computer science and in business administration. She currently interns at the college as a desktop support analyst help desk assistant. As you will hear, Jasmine was undaunted in her pursuit of an associate degree. In addition, last year, she was one of only 23 students nationwide selected to participate in the inaugural Real College Student Leadership Advisory Council, a 5-year effort by Temple University's Hope Center for College, Community, and Justice that seeks to identify and increase the availability of support for college students' basic needs. Jasmine and 2020 graduate Frederick Shagog were both selected to participate on the Advisory Council. The Hope Center said it selected Jasmine because of her passion towards bettering the world around her, one act at a time, and because she brings to the council her lived experiences with helping to support a single-parent household with strained finances and a commitment to helping others in similar situations focus on achieving their goals. Please join me in welcoming Jasmine Rayo.
Thank you, Dr. Gates-Black. Hello, class of 2021. My name is Jasmine Rayo, and I am incredibly honored to share my story that brought me to this point in my life, graduation. My family and I have always been on the go. From Germany to Japan, I was able to complete my schoolwork wherever I went through homeschooling. But as I grew older, I realized something was missing. So I entered the Upper Darby High School Cyber Academy, which allowed me to learn online and have in-person relationships with other students at a physical school. I also took courses at Delaware County Community College. Unfortunately, that same year, my father unexpectedly left, and my family and I became a single-parent household. My mother, sister, and I each had to work full-time and part-time jobs to help cover the household bills while each of us continued to attend college. A question for the class of 2021. What was a significant problem for you in March 2020 when COVID-19 was officially declared a pandemic? For many students, it was the difficulty of transitioning from in-person classes to solely virtual learning. But Delaware County Community College enables students to connect over shared classes, similar majors, similar home situations, or by finding ways to help students organize and hold virtual social events. Dr. Kendrick Mickens, Director of Student Outreach and Support, opened my eyes to all of the valuable tools, resources, clubs, and organizations at the college. Because I know of the challenges that can come with homeschooling, including a lack of physical social interaction with other students, I became a student success ambassador. I wanted to help others overcome the stigma that is sometimes associated with online education. Working with the Student Government Association and a few co-mentors, and with the help of Dr. Mickens, we safely enhanced student life by promoting and creating Zoom-hosted events for students. Though the transition from in-person learning to online classes was a sudden and difficult change, it inspired us to make the best of a difficult situation. Class of 2021, don't ever allow setbacks or hurdles to overwhelm you. When difficulties arise, remember the words of movie star Audrey Hepburn. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible.
Thank you, Jasmine, for those wonderful words of encouragement for your fellow graduates. Now it is time to announce the 2021 Wong Moss Outstanding Alumni Award recipient. The Wong Moss Outstanding Alumni Award was created by the late Barbara Wong Moss, a former college trustee, and her son John, in honor of her father, an immigrant from China who believed in the value of education. The award bestows special recognition on community college alumni who have achieved distinction in their profession, have a continued interest in education, and are committed to community service. 2021 Wong Moss Outstanding Alumni Award recipient and 2014 Delaware County Community College graduate, George Shadrach Kamanda, has already achieved remarkable accomplishments, and he is by no means finished. A native of Sierra Leone, Africa, his mission in life is to help others, particularly his fellow Sierra Leoneans. Having witnessed inhumane violence while growing up in his war-torn country, George decided he would be a change agent and utilize education to make a positive change a reality. After immigrating to the United States to be with his mother, who urged him to attend Delaware County Community College, George excelled academically and civically at the college as an orientation leader, peer mentor, tutor, and founder of the Mutual Africa Club. After earning an Associate in Arts degree, he earned a bachelor's in political science from St. Joseph's University and a certificate in global human rights from the University of Pennsylvania's Carey Law School. This year, he expects to receive a master's in diplomatic studies from Oxford University in England, where he is editor of a student-run international academic journal. Next year, he expects to receive his Juris Doctorate from Case Western Reserve University, which awarded him a fellowship that will this year have him working with Human Rights Watch in New York City. George once had an internship at the European Parliament where he read one of his poems. In 2018, he presented at the United Nations on the role of women and youth in sustainable development in Africa. He currently directs the Necessity Firm, an organization he founded that advocates for civic education and youth involvement in Sierra Leone. Last year, he published his third book entitled Citizenship Remained: The Case for a Responsible Whole Citizenry in Sierra Leone. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome 2021 Wong Moss Outstanding Alumni Awardee, George Shadrach Kamanda, to speak to the class of 2021.
Congratulations, class of 2021. This is just the beginning of the great things that await you. I am delighted, honored, and humbled to receive this award. Today, I speak to you not as a seasoned professional, but as a servant on a journey, ideally on a journey to be of service to God, country, and humanity. Many people have asked me, how do you go from a community college to Oxford University? Others have asked, how do you go from surviving law school to publishing books, running a thriving non-profit organization, speaking at the United Nations, interning at the European Parliament, or becoming a global ethical leader? In my humble and mundane replies, I'll gaze at them and say, my vision and my passion for serving and changing the narrative of my beloved country, Sierra Leone, has kept me going. My triumphs over life's adversities have kept me going. My mentors, many of whom I met at Delaware County Community College, have kept me going. Above all else, my mother and my faith in God have kept me going. My time at Delaware County Community College was the best of my 9-year immigrant journey in the United States. I learned so much about life, and from others, I acquired a distinguished understanding of the heart of student leadership and why campus engagement matter. I am proud that I spent 2 formative years at the college studying in such a reputable, vibrant, and diverse academic institution. The college is a community where dreams are restored and where intellectual curiosity is brought back to life. A community where faculty and staff work tirelessly to give students the best education and experience. Without a doubt, a community where the signs of diversity and inclusion are palpable. My advice to you as graduates is to never stop following your dreams or believing in yourself. Break new barriers. Ignore the naysayers and do not take your beginnings for granted. You will have tough days, but don't give up. I am counting on you to break barriers of division and open gates of service to the college community and beyond. I will forever cherish my experiences at the college, and I hope you do the same. The world awaits you, class of 2021. To be presented with this Wong Award is a truly humbling honor, and I'm deeply touched. Thank you, and God bless.
As Vice President of Academic Affairs, I have the distinct honor of officially recommending each of our class of 2021 graduates to the President for the ceremonial virtual receipt of your associate degrees and certificates from Delaware County Community College. All of you will take away the knowledge and experiences you gained at Delaware County Community College. The classes, internships, co-ops, student clubs and organizations, concerts and theater productions, athletics and art shows, involvement in student government or student publications, and more. Each of you has devoted time and energy to your studies, but take time to recognize and be thankful that your character has also been shaped by your peers, friends, siblings, partners, and family. As mentioned earlier, your college family, your advisors, coaches, counselors, and professors also have been privileged to be by your side, confident in you and confident that this moment would come. President Gates Black, on behalf of the faculty at Delaware County Community College, it is my pleasure and privilege to recommend and present the candidates for associate degrees and certificates.
Class of 2021, you not only survived, but flourished amid extremely difficult circumstances. While others chose to forego or delay their education and training, you were determined to finish what you had started. Here today, as we mark your triumph, may it also be the successful launch of your career. As was mentioned previously, we need bright, educated, civic-minded people in this nation and world. We need you. Go out into the world and have a positive impact. Make a difference. Now the moment you have all been waiting for. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the college's Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you and the other graduates listed in the registrar's official degree roster the appropriate degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, and award certificates with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, while we realize this is a virtual ceremony, if you have a mortarboard, there is no reason why you should not transfer your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboards, signifying your accomplishment. On behalf of all of us at Delaware County Community College, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2021. Everyone, please join me in offering them a warm round of applause. I would like to acknowledge Allied Pixel for its great work in filming and producing this college virtual commencement. My sincere thanks also to the many members of the college community who have provided support for this ceremony. Graduates, faculty, family, and friends, I now invite you to stay tuned as we provide a virtual montage honoring each of our graduates who collectively will receive 1,564 degrees and certificates.